Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We'll be exploring the powerful role of emotional intelligence in leadership. Our focus will be on leading with empathy, awareness, and authentic human connection. Over the next few slides, we'll uncover how these qualities can transform the way we lead and inspire others. So, let's get started. Research consistently shows that emotional intelligence, or EQ, rivals business acumen as a key predictor of leadership success, especially in fast-changing and high-stakes environments. This means that beyond just knowing the numbers or strategies, how leaders manage emotions, both their own and others, can make a real difference in outcomes. When we talk about EQ as a strategic edge, we're referring to its broad scope. It encompasses self-awareness, understanding our own emotions, self-management, controlling those emotions effectively, social awareness, perceiving others' feelings, and relationship management, building strong, trusting connections. This complete framework supports human-centered leadership, which is crucial in today's complex world. The 4 pillars of EQ provide a solid foundation for navigating these challenges. Leaders with high EQ can handle ambiguity and change more confidently because they stay grounded and adaptable. Their ability to inspire trust and foster genuine collaboration keeps teams cohesive and motivated, even in uncertain times. So, why does emotional intelligence matter so much in leadership? Because it empowers leaders to navigate complexity with resilience and empathy, ultimately driving better results and stronger teams. It's about leading not just with your mind, but with your emotional insight. According to Harvard Business Review in 2026, one of the most critical leadership skills of our era is what they call wise empathy. This concept involves striking a balance between providing emotional support and maintaining awareness of the broader situation. Empathetic leaders play a vital role in creating environments where team members feel truly safe. When people feel safe, they are more likely to speak up, take creative risks, and even challenge the status quo without the fear of repercussions. This sense of psychological safety is essential because it unlocks innovation within teams. At the core of this is empathy, the ability to genuinely understand and share another person's feelings. It's what we call the cornerstone of emotional intelligence. When leaders develop empathy, they shift from transactional management, just getting tasks done, to meaningful leadership that fosters trust and collaboration. Understanding others deeply through empathy enables us to connect on a more human level, which ultimately enhances our ability to lead effectively. So, in essence, empathy is not just about being kind. It's about cultivating an environment where everyone can thrive and innovate. The most powerful thing a leader can do is make someone feel truly heard. When we take the time to listen genuinely, it goes beyond just hearing words. It shows that we care and value the other person's perspective. This act of empathy is foundational in building trust and creating meaningful connections. Remember, trust isn't built overnight. It's developed through consistent, authentic interactions where people feel understood. When people feel heard, they're more likely to open up, collaborate, and engage fully. So, as leaders, our goal should always be to listen with empathy, because that's how we foster a culture of trust and connection that drives both individual and team success. Let's take a closer look at this compelling case study of Satya Nadella at Microsoft. When Nadella took over, he shifted the company's culture from a know-it-all mindset to a learn-it-all approach, emphasizing empathy and curiosity. This transformation didn't just improve morale, it significantly boosted collaboration and innovation within the company. In fact, teams led with empathy are 3 times more likely to report high levels of innovation and creative collaboration, which is pretty remarkable. This shows how empathy directly fosters an environment where new ideas can flourish. We also see that employees under empathetic leaders report much higher engagement and job satisfaction. According to some studies, such as Koch et al. In 2019, this kind of leadership creates a more motivated and committed workforce. But there's a darker side to neglecting empathy. The estimated annual cost to organizations from unempathetic workplace cultures is around $180 billion. That's a huge financial impact due to issues like high turnover and disengagement. So, what we're really learning here is that empathy isn't just a feel-good trait. It's a critical driver of team performance, innovation, and overall organizational success. And Nadella's example at Microsoft really highlights how shifting towards an empathetic culture can lead to extraordinary results, both in market value and in people's everyday work lives. Source: University of St. Thomas, 2025. Today, I want to talk about how emotional intelligence, or EQ, really empowers leaders to handle conflict in a constructive way. It helps bring different perspectives together around a common mission, which is especially crucial during times of organizational change. When leaders are emotionally intelligent, they can bridge divides by fostering open and genuine communication. This creates a sense of psychological safety, where team members feel safe to share ideas and concerns without fear of judgment. This kind of transparency is key to building trust within the organization. When leaders demonstrate authenticity and openness, they lay the foundation for ethical, high-performing cultures. So, in essence, emotional intelligence and authentic leadership go hand in hand. They enable leaders to create an environment where trust, honesty, and collaboration thrive, even amidst change. Let's dive into how structured training, coaching, and feedback mechanisms play a crucial role in helping leaders develop empathy practices that are both authentic and effective within the organization. These tools are essential because they ensure that empathy isn't just a vague concept, but a skill that can be cultivated and refined over time. When we talk about building sustainable skills, the idea of wise empathy comes into focus. This means choosing the right emotional response for each unique moment. It's about being compassionate and understanding, but also maintaining a clear-eyed perspective. Supportive yet decisive, that's the balance we aim for, and it's something that takes practice and mindfulness, as highlighted in recent insights from Harvard Business Review. Of course, maintaining objectivity is critical. Leaders need to engage emotionally with their teams, but without crossing boundaries that could lead to burnout. Protecting your own well-being isn't just good for you, it's essential for sustaining empathy over the long term. And that brings us to the challenge many leaders face: balancing empathy with the risk of emotional exhaustion. It's a delicate dance, but with the right strategies, leaders can navigate these challenges effectively. Ultimately, fostering empathy in leadership is about creating a sustainable approach that benefits both the leader and the organization as a whole. Developing emotional intelligence is an ongoing, intentional practice that requires dedication. It's not something you accomplish in a single training session. As leaders, when we commit to this journey, we can build deeper relationships, make more nuanced decisions, and create environments where our teams can truly do their best work. A key part of this is adjusting our leadership approach to meet the needs of our team members. That's where style adaptation comes into play, understanding that different people and situations might call for different leadership styles. Another important aspect is gathering insights from your team and spotting blind spots you might not notice on your own. Regular feedback loops help us stay aligned and grow continuously. Attending workshops and engaging in emotional regulation exercises are practical ways to strengthen your skills. These activities help you stay centered and responsive, especially in challenging moments. Empathy training, such as practicing perspective taking and reflective listening, allows us to connect more deeply with others, experiences, and emotions. And of course, active listening is fundamental, truly hearing what others are saying and understanding their perspectives. Remember, developing emotional intelligence as a leader is a journey. It's about intentionally practicing these skills every day to enhance your effectiveness and foster a positive, productive environment for your team. Leaders who master emotional intelligence and empathy will really shape the future of work. They will create cultures where both people and performance can thrive together. It's no longer enough to just focus on skills and results. Empathy has become a strategic asset. It helps us build resilient, inclusive, and people-centered workplaces, which are essential in today's environment. Research by Turuwa and Dixit in 2024 highlights this shift, showing that empathy is now a key driver of success, not just a soft skill. Organizations that prioritize empathy tend to outperform their competitors. They see better employee engagement, higher retention rates, and more innovative ideas coming to life. Looking ahead, the future of leadership is about embracing these emotional and social skills. It's about creating workplaces where everyone feels valued and motivated, ultimately driving both individual and organizational success. This aligns perfectly with our overall theme, that people are at the heart of sustainable growth and transformation. Begin developing your emotional intelligence today. It's not just about understanding others, but actively listening, reflecting, and showing empathy in your daily interactions. These skills can truly transform your leadership impact for good. Remember, your commitment to this process starts right now. By cultivating these qualities, you can build trust within your teams, reduce attrition, and create an environment where everyone can reach their full potential. Emotional intelligence and empathy are not just nice-to-haves, they are foundational leadership competencies. They are as essential as any technical or strategic skill you might develop. Leading with both heart and mind allows you to connect more deeply, inspire loyalty, and foster a culture of growth. So, I encourage you to keep this in mind as we move forward. Your ability to lead with empathy and emotional insight is key to unlocking human potential and achieving lasting success.